Egyptian numerology follows the same beliefs that were honored in ancient Egypt. And this is regarding the energetic turn of the year, which begins around the peak of the August 8th, 8/8 Lionsgate activations. And it started, this energy or energetic shift started as early as July 26th. It peaks on August 8th, which is our Lion's Gate, and is strongly activated around, well, between 8/8 and 8/12. But in reality, from my experience, we can feel it, feel the shift building momentum all month, which is really nice. Um, By 8/12, though, this energy is completely anchored and has made the collective shift into a new cycle. Hello and welcome. I am Sara Bachmeier with Egyptian Numerology. I'm the author of Egyptian Numerology, Emergence into the Fifth Dimension, and my second book, The Path of a Wounded Healer, Liberation is for the Asking. The wisdom and beliefs related to the Lion's Gate date back to ancient cultures, especially Egypt. The defining characteristics of the 8/8 portal activations focus primarily on the alignment of the star Sirius and the placement of our sun in Leo. On August 8th, this powerful stargate reaches its peak position, and Orion's belt moves into direct alignment with the pyramids of Giza, solidifying the opening of the cosmic 8/8 Lion's Gate portal. The brightest light in the night sky. Sirius is one of these fixed stars and is sometimes referred to as our spiritual sun, whereas our actual sun illuminates our physical reality. Sirius illuminates our soul, our spirit, and our timeless and boundless selves and passion. Our spiritual sun's rising brings a potent influx of energy and reminds us of our untold potential. Sirius represents our higher ambitions and our aspirations. It reminds us of possibilities that are beyond our current realm of belief. It's a star that represents the ability to widen our perspective so that we can play in the energetic realms that are beyond what our human mind can understand. It asks that we trust in the pure creation found within divinity and witness ourselves as that spark of source light. Each number holds a unique energy, vibration, and meaning. In numerology or Egyptian numerology, 8 is a powerful manifesting number. It represents the marriage of spirit and matter and is regarded as the creator or creation gateway that bridges the physical and the energetic, the seen and the unseen. On August 8th, we summoned the guiding mysteries within the 8/8/8 esoteric powers. And how we get this triple eight is when we add the two eights together, we get the number 17 or 16, sorry. And then we add the one for our universal year, and we get 1 plus 7 equals 8. And this is not a coincidence. It is a synchronicity. More harmonization occurrences are happening in our outside world. Our natural world is responding to the higher level consciousness that we have reached. Finally, yay. The Lionsgate phenomenon occurs when the sun and the dog star Sirius are synchronized and clearly visible this time of year, appearing as two suns in the sky. The synchronization of our great central sun and the star Sirius activates the lion's gateway, serving as a portal opening between the physical and spiritual worlds. Sirius is a star, and it's the brightest star in the night sky. It's also known as the dog star because it's part of the constellation Canis Major, which is Latin for the greater dog. This is my absolute favorite time of the year energetically. Learning to align energetically with this time of year clearly posts the dilemma of having to navigate two realms simultaneously, the Gregorian calendar and the cosmic calendar. While most people are following the Gregorian calendar, we are being asked to also observe the energy shift around the Lion's Gate. With this split occurring, the new path unfolding in front of you won't look or even feel familiar because we are experiencing two paradigms simultaneously, and this will continue until we fully integrate into a higher reality, which may not even be in our lifetime, or maybe it will be. The way energy has been shifting so rapidly, nothing would surprise me. The old the old timeline is ruled by fear, doubt, and greed, while the other offers a higher vision where compassion and unity are the leading factors. And this is very tricky indeed. As spiritual inhabitants, we are not in the business of wiping out the lower timeline because that would be too dangerous. Many people are addicted to their discomfort, and by deliberately ignoring this, we could start a war, a cosmic war. Instead, we rise above it by being compassionate, kind, and understanding. Everyone is entitled to their own reality, but that doesn't mean that we have to agree with, with it to keep peace. We can simply agree to disagree and then continue following our intuition and embodying our own truth. Now, two scenarios will play out. First, when we choose to live in a lighter paradigm, we attract like-minded people, and when we don't, we learn more about inner programming and use this opportunity to discover more about ourselves. Whatever triggers us in a negative way is something that we have not yet transcended. Every dimension has its own set of law and order. Patience, neutrality, kindness, and compassion are the tools belonging to the new realm, and being open to shift our perspective gives us more information and wisdom to work with. Old programming and projections cannot shift until they are neutralized. You could do it without neutralizing, but it has a tendency of repeating itself. Neutralizing a situation means disconnecting your emotional response and witnessing circumstances as an unattached third party, which is your higher self. And this is crucial when healing past trauma and past wounds. This doesn't mean that we log into spiritual bypassing and pretend the situation didn't hurt us. It means the emotional acknowledging the emotional pain, and through that awareness that we also become aware of our programming and our personal projections and take responsibility for creating separation and drama. We then forgive ourselves and forgive those that projected their programming onto us that inflicted pain in our heart. This is how to transcend the pain, to view our circumstances through neutrality. When we neutralize our circumstances, we create space and an opening to explore other possibilities and timelines. Timelines are converging into one, and this is happening as we neutralize emotional responses to past events. In this place of neutrality, we are free to rise above and see where the path of our experiences have ultimately led us today and how we are empowered because of them. Just like you didn't wake up all at once, It was a gradual series of events and circumstances that triggered your awakening over a decided period of time. The outside world, although changing slowly, is also evolving, but at its own pace. It is easy to get discouraged at times when it feels like the outside world is not progressing spiritually. Remember that you're not your thoughts or your feelings. You are the awareness behind them. You are your higher self. Keep aligned with your highest awareness and connect more frequently. By judging the progress of the outside world, then you're falling into its spell of darkness. There are whole companies that are realigning, and it takes time to position the right people to make this happen. If there is an area or circumstance in your life that frustrates you, then disconnect and disengage for a while. Let the dust settle, and then reopen your perspective at a time when you have neutralized emotionally. Disappointment, resentment, and anger are all addictions. Many people think that they can change things by forcing their emotions onto others. It gives them a sense of power, and maybe it does. It depends on your definition of power. So, what does power mean to you? Most of the time, we get angry when we feel powerless. A sense of injustice can make us feel uncomfortable. But anything that is resolved or changed through anger has a cost. The question is, are you willing to pay the physical and emotional cost? The grandest changes that we are experiencing didn't come through anger. They came through love and the power of transformation. But either way, it's always going to ultimately be an individual choice. I remember when I was a child, I never heard my father lose emotional control. My mother did, but not my father. He never raised his voice or lost his temper. And as I got older, I asked him why that was. His answer was that he didn't believe in giving another person that kind of power over him, especially a child. I love that answer. At the time, I didn't quite understand it, but I am understanding it more today. Now, the number 8 has a strong directive towards balancing karma. Every life path number holds the potential for clearing karma. We're not just passive participants waiting for the good karma to shine its light on us or wield its heavy sword down upon us. We may not have control over how events unfold in our daily life, but we do have the power to heal any wounds that perpetuate the cycle of karma. This week, we are teetering on an energetic exchange, and this is where synchronicity, epiphanies, and soul alignment come alive. The alignment to the cosmic calendar benefits us in many ways. The Lionsgate activations create a vortex of phenomenal energy to encourage us to fulfill our goals. For months, many of us had been through a transition phase that tested the direction of our lives. It could have appeared as though we had been blinded on that limited or had limited intuitive sight. But the Lion's Gate activates all systems to proceed and restore our vision, reveal our next assignment, and unleash the momentum to move forward again with unshakable Leo confidence. It is similar to waking up to find that our dreams and reality have switched places. So now is the time to be open to new concepts regarding time, karma, and self-empowerment. The Lionsgate activations are phenomenal and at your disposal. Passion is one of our most precious gifts. Use this energy to express your greatest joy and then share it with the world. I hope you resonated with this video. Please let me know by liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting below. My website is still currently under construction, but you can contact me through our community Facebook group, or you can email me at opentothefifth@gmail.com. Have a beautiful, energized, and joyful month. Namaste.